Hi, my name is Marco, I'm with June, and I'm very excited to talk a little bit about how we compare new BI in combination with Gen AI, Gemini, and all these LLM tools compared to traditional BI, and how exciting it really is. Now, imagine I work for the marketing department. I have access to our enterprise data system for our e-commerce company. I probably have access to a bunch of very well manicured dashboards, and maybe I have some self-service functionality, right? For the dashboards, maybe there've been a few highlighted for me. I need to click in there and then go and navigate the chart that I'm looking for. Alternatively, if I have a self-service tool, often I have, and this is not just Looker, but I have a field picker on the left-hand side with navigation bars. If I have a stellar data team, perhaps there's a few quick starts that I can pick from. However, the big problem is really that I have to know what is there, right? So it doesn't know my intent or my job when I open up the web portal. Now, let's take a look at what the future may look like when we are going to combine a powerful BI platform like Looker with these very exciting tools that like ADK, MCP, Gemini. So we'll introduce ourselves, give the chatbot some context. I'm the marketing assistant at the e-commerce department. What data do I have access to? Okay, so this is a multi-agent chat interface tied to our data platform, and it's going to go and retrieve all the models that I have access to. That's a lot. For me, a little bit overwhelming. I have no idea how to go from there. 70 models. Which ones are relevant for me? Now you see, I've given a bit of context, and it has all the context of the data, right? So it can basically assist me in finding what is most relevant for me. Now it's going to suggest 6 models. That's already a bit more understandable, but I just want to find what is best for me. So out of the top 2, can you look at the data and select the most relevant for my job? All right, what questions about this model? Okay, so for sales and revenue, customer behavior, what's the average spend per users? How many unique users have I found? What's the average shipping time? So let's try and have a look at 11 and see if I'm actually connecting to the data. So now I'm getting a very personalized experience. I'm entering my data platform with a key intent, and what I'm being served is exactly what I need or what I'm looking for. I don't have to navigate a whole set of reports that I don't need. Under the hood, that is connected right back to Looker, so all the data is governed. I'm able to see only what I need to see. Now let's try and think of a second scenario. I need to make a dashboard out of this. I need to save this somewhere. In most BI tools, this is not hard. There's likely a button somewhere you need to open. You have a menu. You then have to save it as a dashboard, right? You need to understand there's a sub-menu, there's something to click in. Now, if I can just type, can you make this dashboard include as a bar chart? Instead of me having to find where the button is or troubling my data team for where a different button is or something to click on, basically, I can just ask for it. Can you include the top money categories? Now I have another look. Okay, normally I need support or I need to find a menu. Here I can just write something in natural language and it happens. For our last use case, let's think about what we need to do with the data. One common task for a marketing assistant could be reaching out to certain customers and try to understand why they buy with us, right? So let's try and get that list. So I've gotten the list, I can open the Explorer, and if I now want to reach out to them, Looker already has a feature where you can email a promotion, right? Which then we have a nicely coded in message, but it's still not exactly what I need. Those are not the emails I want to send. I have to ask something else. So imagine I have a $100 voucher for these people to try and get information. So can you draft a email for this promising a $100 voucher in return if they agree to a short interview? Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, and it says it's drafted the email to our top 10 customers for a short interview. The drafts are now in my Gmail, and boom, there we go. So we personalize the emails. We value your loyalty as a top customer for June Solutions. Would you agree to a short interview? We'll give you a voucher. Thank you for being a valued part of the June Solutions community. Fantastic, right? And I can go ahead and send the emails or make changes. So this is taking a completely new approach to how we utilize our data. Quick recap of what we've shown you today. In the old system, I need to know where to go. I need to know what data is available. In a new system, I can just describe what my job is and discover and be assisted. Right? In the old system, if I had to build something myself or interact with tools myself, I have to open up a menu, figure out how to do things like building a dashboard. Here I can do that on the fly. And lastly, integration with a bunch of other tools, like for example, my inbox. I went right from table into drafted emails with the snap of a finger, didn't have to do anything for that. It's incredible. The reason it works is because under the hood, Looker takes care of all of the governance, has the semantic layer, has the APIs for the MCP tool to work with. So if you're curious about how to get this sorted for your own company using ADK, using MCP, using Gemini, or another LLM, do reach out.